right, we're gonna get busy, and this is gonna be a hard one for me to get through because very few people make me laugh as much as the Lynn Haven mayor, Jesse Nelson. Is I don't know what it is about him, but he cracks me up with his. I mean, it's just this demand to be respected and his overcompensation. Uh, all of it. He lost it yesterday. There was a Lynn Haven commission meeting yesterday, and they're dealing with very serious issues. They've got a police chief, a vulgar and vindictive police chief, who was caught on video New Year's Eve or December 31st, the 3:30 in the morning, leaving a bar, getting in his big dually, Chief Ramey, always crashing his truck, Chief Ramey. And you know, one of the worst parts of this whole story is the dude who got his car wrecked. It was a white Mercury. His name is JJ. Nobody gives a damn about JJ. It's like $3,500, ruined his Mercury. Black guy, by the way. And that's relevant because Mayor Jesse Nelson claims that, you know, he doesn't know why you're violating his freedom of speech. And he doesn't want to believe it's because he's black. And he doesn't think it's because he's black. But maybe, but not really. Okay? That's all. But he doesn't think so, but maybe. Oh, and then how about this one? This was like, I don't know, his Tinder ad or something. He said the weirdest thing. Did you see this?
I'm not the previous mayor. I'm actually a handsome guy, so I'm not the previous mayor at all.
Meltdown, I'm telling you. Told him, what the hell was that? I'm a handsome guy. I'm not the last man. I'm a handsome guy. Like a Tinder ad or something. If he's a handsome guy, I'm the gangster of love. I'll tell you that. All right, thank a couple sponsors, and I'm going to show you one of the most incredible videos you'll ever see.
Don't let back pain and neck pain get you down. Find relief at Brown Chiropractic Center on St. Andrews Boulevard in Panama City. Dr. Sherry Brown helps people heal naturally with chiropractic adjustments and deep tissue massage. Call 769-3777. You want to look good? You want to feel good? Little John's Big and Tall is where it's at. Right across the street from Sky's Pizza Pie, 5700 North Davis Highway. You can find out more online at littlejohnsbigandtall.com. He's also a member of the iTex trading community, where your iTex dollars are welcome.
So what I'm going to show you is last night's yesterday morning's Lynn Haven City Commission meeting. And boy, one thing Mayor Nelson has the ability to do is really get under the skin of people who cannot believe that Lynn Haven, out of 412 cities in Florida, has the only police chief with his gun revoked, his badge revoked, and has had a long history. If you go to WMBB and type in Ricky Ramey or Lynn Haven police, it's story after story after story after story after story after story. But see, Ricky Ramey and city manager Vicky Gaynor and Mayor Jesse Nelson, they got a thing going on, and they got each other's backs. And so people are mad about it, rightfully so. And there's only one city commissioner, Jamie Warwick, who is doing the obvious. Like, if I don't have any support, I guess I don't have any support here. If nobody else is going to vote to get rid of the police chief and bring somebody in with, I don't know, some integrity, I guess, I just lose. But thank you to those of you who support me out there, And then Mayor Nelson begins the gaslighting. He is I've only seen a few people like him. I always tell you, former Panama City, they had two of them, Hector Solis and Jeff McConnell, same personality. And I'm going to give you a tip tonight. These guys will gaslight you to death. And then as you have that normal knee-jerk response to be angry, they feed off of that. The moment they see you're upset in any way, the moment they see that you're angry, they will lower their voice. And they will say there's a double standard. So the louder you get, the quieter he gets, because he's reasonable and you're crazy. And they do it's. And the more you all got angry at him, the more he fed off. I could be here all night, he said. You're not going to believe this video. Jesse Nelson, just, I mean, these guys are funny to me. And the one thing a gaslighter cannot stand is to not get the reaction they want. The more mad you get, the more you huff and puff, Jamie Warwick, and the rest of you, the more you can't believe it and get mad, the more he's going to do it. And I mean, that's what that's what gaslighters do. They crack me. I laugh at you. Who remembers how I dealt with Hector Solis and Jeff McConnell? They cannot handle not getting the reaction that they get all their lives. Could you imagine being in any kind of interpersonal relationship with somebody like this? I won't. I make fun of them. I do. I make fun of gaslighters. You just gotta laugh at them, man. They're hilarious. And Jesse's the funniest of all of them. Oh, this is gonna be good. But all right, serious topics, serious issues, but a funny, goofy, gaslighting mayor. Are you ready? Let's just show you this. So these were his mayor comments last night that got everybody so fired up. Oh, I should show you something though. I need to show you that Jesse Nelson called everybody a liar. Everybody doesn't agree you're a liar. I mean, obviously you're denying. I told you would deny you're a liar. He's the liar. Stop feeling frustrated. Like, I'll show you an example. So, gosh, was it a year or two ago? Had to be a couple years ago. He had just become a real estate agent. Okay. And he was working with a certain real estate company, and it was a long story, but he denied working with the real estate company. He just write to a concerned citizen by the name of Christy McElroy. Bernie, if you're going to say something like that, you better prove it. All right. You asked for it, you got it. Here you go. Come on, what's going on? Here we go. Hold on, why is it not working? There we go. All right, volume. Where's the volume? All right, I'm sorry. Hold on. You guys can't hear this, can you? No. Where is the volume on this? I wonder. Hold on, let me figure this out. See if I can get to the post. Oh man, it's so good. If I don't find it quick, we're gonna move along. Oh, I found the volume.
I am.
I did. Here we go. Watch. It's kind of dark, but watch.
Okay.
Not with the company, as you stated.
All right. Well,
Okay, here we go. Sorry. I just refreshed it. Come on.
you don't work for Think?
No, I don't, and I never have.
Okay. Well, that is part of the Kirkman Group. Is that correct?
I don't work with the Kirkman Group either.
All right. So you're not working as a real estate agent at all?
I am, but
Okay.
not with the companies you stated.
All right. Well, if you would please disclose who exactly you're working for.
I don't have to. Thank you.
I've seen your picture on a real estate.
I don't have any real estate signs posted, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
See, this is what gaslighting is, a form of psychological abuse in which a person or group causes someone to question their own sanity.
I don't have any real estate signs posted, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well,
Matter of fact, you can go to the Kirkman Group's Facebook page, see my face in the picture of being a part of the group at the Hive.
was at the Kirkman Group's desk because I sell real estate. I'm a licensed real estate agent with the Kirkman Group. My wife is also a licensed real estate agent with the Kirkman Group. I had an appointment this morning in Chipley, Florida at 11:30 a.m., which I went to the Kirkman Group's desk to print my paperwork off so that I could be prepared for my appointment this morning for my showing in Chipley, Florida.
I don't work for Think Realty.
You don't work for Think?
No, I don't, and I never have.
Okay. Well, that is part of the Kirkman Group. Is that correct?
I don't work with the Kirkman Group either.
All right. So you're not working as a real estate agent at all?
I am, but
Okay.
not with the companies you
If
stated.
you would please disclose who exactly you're working for.
I don't have to. Thank you.
Oh my God, he's the funniest dude of all time. And you all get mad at him? What do you think? I mean, how do you think he's going to act? The more you get mad, the quieter he's going to get. And you're just a crazy person. Double standard. All right, you ready to see what happened yesterday with the double standard? Man, you can't let a guy like that get you upset. You just can't do it. All right, let me thank one more sponsor so we don't have to interrupt the rest. I'm so grateful for those of you who allow me to bring this to you.
Strong, effective leadership. 3 words that could mean the difference between prison and your freedom. I'm Al Saulene, your Panama City Beach lawyer. 850-215-0628.
Here we go. You're going to see the most textbook form of gaslighting and you've ever seen in your life. So the guy, the man closest to the screen, that is Commissioner Jamie Warwick. He is the only one who's trying to do the right thing. Okay. It's, oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'm going to make more videos of this too, because Amy Myers, the city attorney, Amy Whiteout Myers at the very top, she's mortified at this gaslighting. Even city manager Vicky Gaynor, sitting to the mayor's right, she can't believe some of the stuff that's going on. But this is unbelievable. So Jamie Warwick has just made his comments. Now these are the mayor's comments about why we need to keep Chief Ricky Ramey and ethics and morals. He's also a pastor. He has a massage parlor, and he's a real estate agent, and whatever else. He's a doctor of leadership. As a doctor of leadership, here he is.
Thank you. To address, I guess, some of what was in public commentary, City Manager, when you stepped out for the time clock, we did have a citizen to ask about water meter that was destroyed, whether or not Chief Ramey paid for it.
Chief, oh, by the way, this was yesterday. Evidently, Chief Ramey drove his big ass dually to, like, I thought somebody's property was still his buddy's or something, and then it's not his property more, so he had to leave. And according to a citizen, Chief Ramey backed out and ran over a the water sprinkler and broke it and said, "Don't worry, I'll get it paid for." So the citizen wanted to know if Chief Ramey had the city pay for another one of his little traffic incidents, a driving crash incidents again, running over sprinklers. Now hide the sprinklers. Here you go.
Or if the City of Lynn Haven replaced it, not sure of the address, not sure of any of that. But that was a question the citizen asked during public commentary. Miss Christy McElroy left.
She was the same one who was asking him about the Kirkland Realty when he was gaslighting her. I don't work for Kirkland Realty. that same lady. All right. Now she don't want to stick around for the whole damn circus. So of course, Mayor Nelson said she has left the room because she is not a responsible citizen. But let me answer her questions.
But let's correct the record in regards to the Finance Committee. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not. It wasn't Commissioner Warwick that proposed it. It was actually the mayor that proposed the Finance Committee.
He's speaking in first person.
Go check the record. Y'all like to check records. Go look through all the minutes. You'll actually see that the mayor proposed the Finance Committee, the Charter Review Committee, as well as the update to the Infrastructure Committee. So those are actually proposed by the mayor.
Look at the body language of everybody.
Here. So go check the record on that and then come back and tell us the truth about what you found in that record. That's number one. Number two, in regards to no evidence in addressing Commissioner Peebles, I would encourage you to go look at some of the previous meetings before you came, and look at some of those things, and that'll bring to light some of the statements that were made in the censure. It's interesting that everyone can use their freedom of speech, but me.
Look, we should go. I'm not going to do it, but we should go over all of the. I'll tell you, there's a lady on YouTube. She's a psychiatrist. She's a psychologist. Her name is Dr. Ramani. If you just type in RAMANI, Dr. Ramani, I may misspell it, but you'll find her because she's got so many subscribers. But every week, maybe every day, she posts about narcissism and the behaviors of a narcissist. I'm telling you, if you open up the dictionary, you're going to have Jesse Nelson right there. It's so classic. All right. So he's going to tell you about the truth. Now he's going to say that you're, not violating his freedom of speech because you don't agree with it. He says you're violating his freedom of speech. Now I've got to give him credit though on one thing. I think, well, he did try to shut down Who Can Speak and that sort of thing. But at least here, I want more speech. I want Jesse Nelson to talk more, not less. And anyway, he says, I listen to your freedom of speech. Now, why don't you give me my freedom of speech? He doesn't even know what the freedom of speech is. And I'll stop. Just listen to this.
That's very interesting.
Very interesting.
That I'm called
retaliatory
whenever I decide to exercise my rights. I don't know why that's the case. I don't want to think it's because I'm Black. I don't think that's the case. I just think we have a misunderstanding.
That's narcissistic. I didn't eat the last piece of cheesecake, honey, in the fridge, and I wouldn't think that you would call me a liar. I wouldn't think that you'd call me a liar, but it sure feels like you're calling me. But I know you would never call me a liar, and I didn't eat the cheesecake. Honey, what's on your mouth? Nothing. This dude is unreal, man.
Of a double standard. No, I don't think it's because I'm Black. I
remember, the more angry you get, the more orgasmic he gets. He gets orgasmic when you get angry because he's working. It's a double standard. The louder you get, the quieter he gets. Gets off on it. Don't you know that yet?
Very proud to be the mayor of Lynn Haven and actually brag to people that we're one of the most diverse and racially advanced.
Racially advanced. What's racially advanced?
Bay County. Whether or not you know the stats, 85% of Lynn Haven is white, 10% is Black, 5% is mixed with Asian, Native American, and other nationalities.
Other nationalities, Native Americans and Asians, your other nationality. Jesse, it's ethnicities. They're all Americans too. But you got to listen to this lecture.
And so for us to have a Black mayor is a huge thing in Northwest Florida. It's huge. And so I don't think it's because of that.
No.
However, our community does. So we got to be careful with that.
Be careful. Be careful now because the community thinks that you're a bunch of racists. Now, I don't think so. Not me. But be careful because the community thinks you're racist. Not I'm just an asshole. Not I'm just a liar. It's you. It's you. No, it's me. It's me. Which is it? It depends. All right, I got to be quiet. Let's go.
But I think it's always weird that whenever I decide to exercise my rights, that I'm saying I'm retaliating or my rights and my freedom of speech is always called into
question. Keep talking, Jesse.
I just don't understand that. It was said that that we were elected to help us. Mr. Walker said that. Friday, Commissioner Wark said that he wanted the truth to come out. And I guess Commissioner Wark, this is a...
So now Jesse's going to bring... So since the one guy, Commissioner Wark, believes that maybe a police chief who's a criminal defendant because he's on video with a hit and run, maybe, just maybe, It's a long train of abuses of power by Ricky Ramey. But the truth, we got to get to the truth. So Jesse Nelson, and by the way, I'd bet you a Jack Daniels. And that's a big bet for me. I'd bet you a Jack Daniels that Arthur Cullen went looking through Facebook for something that Jamie Warwick said that would be bad. And they go all the way back to 2017. Now, Jesse's going to say he saw it in 2017 and he was offended as an African-American. But they got to go all the way back to 20. Now, you wouldn't have to go back that far for me. You might go back a few weeks. You say, Bernie, an hour. Okay. But for Jamie Warwick, you had to go back to 2017 and listen. What a terrible thing Jesse Warwick that he posted.
Question in regards to ethics and values. On October 27, 2017, we're talking about, past things, you made a Facebook post that appalled me. And I saw it years ago.
Sure you did.
And it offended me too as an African-American.
Oh,
you said, I can't believe they're going to invite this POS to a meeting between players and owners. That was referring to Colin Kaepernick.
ooh. Are you going to melt, Jesse? Jesse, are you going to melt? Because Colin Kaepernick's a jackass? Yeah, but Bernie, he has an afro. I don't give a damn. He sucks and he's an asshole. Okay? Just like you. Oh my God, Jesse. What a moral failure there. Jamie, look at his face. What do you have to say about that?
Did you remember posting that, Commissioner Ward?
Are we really going to go there?
We're talking about, wait. We're talking about ethics and values and integrity and past actions. I'm just asking, did you make that post? We're saying we want the truth to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did remember making a post about Colin Kaepernick. I don't remember exactly what I said.
So October 27, 2017, that's evidence, that's record. Also,
Submit that. Exhibit 1. Jamie Warwick posted about Colin Kaepernick in 2017. That's evidence. That's exhibit 1. Boy, he's a lot harder on Jamie Warwick than his own police chief. And the people in the audience are getting mad. And the people on the dais are freaking out. Look at all their body language. They can't believe this is happening. But see, you just got to laugh at this dude, man. He wants you to get mad. Watch what happens when people get mad. Get mad. Watch how he acts.
oh. I mean, this is what y'all want, right? I mean, wait. This is how y'all want us to act in our meetings. Hey,
Somebody said you are an absolute piece of crap. Okay, so now Jamie Warwick, he's like, wait, he's mortified. Jamie Warwick is mortified because he's trying to have, spirited but real meetings. Now, but look how that feeds into Jesse. See, that's what he's looking for. He got, especially a woman, right? He got some lady to yell at him. Now watch how he feeds into this. Watch this. See, look, he's loving it. Orgasmic.
also, when we say that this isn't personal with Ricky Ramey, we can't live by double standards.
This is my favorite part. Watch how many times he says double standards and gets quieter and quieter as people get madder and madder.
We can't live by double standards. Can't live by double standards. We can't live by double standards. We can't call out one person and then think that's an applause and then call out somebody else and then everybody gets upset. We can't, no man, we're not talking back. We just can't have a double standard. So if we're going to bring out ethics and morals and values, we have to talk about it all.
See, Jamie's getting mad.
We say this isn't personal with Ricky Ramey. Listen, we say this isn't work personal. Again, watch this now. Now that I've said something, everybody came up and applauded Commissioner Ward for calling out Ricky Ramey on his ethics and values.
Now he's really okay. So gaslighters like this, he is seething mad inside. And the more you get loud and mad, the more quiet and happy he gets. He loves to see you upset. Watch.
But now I'm getting challenged. That's what I'm talking about, a double standard. Also, if we're talking about this isn't personal with Ricky Ramey or with city manager, in the election of...
Now, he's hopped up, I got to say. He's got very dry mouth. And listen, my voice is always, with allergies jack me up. Okay. So maybe he's got allergies. So I'm not one to jump on you about your voice or anything, but I haven't noticed the dry mouth thing, but he's having a really hard time. So here we go. Let's get everybody mad, Jesse.
Of 2021, there was a tent set up outside that had Rich Walker, Judy Tender, Commissioner Ward, Ellen Fields, Jerry Parker, and Jody Moore. Now, they're going to deny this, but they're lying when they do, that Mr. Walker led the conversation on how they were going to come into office, dismantle the police department, fire Ricky Ramey, hire a city clerk, fire...
Look at Jamie Warwick. Jamie Warwick is freaking out. He's the first man closest to the screen, the only one that's trying to hold Ricky Ramey, the police chief, accountable. Jesse's making accusations about Jamie Warwick, and Jamie Warwick is just, shocked. But how can you be shocked, Jamie? This is normal. This is what gaslighters do.
Our city manager, and then put that person in place. Now, you may forgot about it, but you said it. And so we say this again. I told you you're going to deny it. So if you deny it, you're lying. And so
I deny it. I deny it. I deny it.
You're lying. And so what happens is this is the truth coming out. This is the truth coming out.
So,
we didn't
understand what I'm talking about. Like, don't ever let a narcissist do this to you. Look at Jamie Warwick. He is just freaking out, and understandably, right? But watch Jesse's response. As soon as he upsets Jamie Warwick, who's trying to do the right thing with the police chief, just watch how Nelson will get off on Jamie Warwick. He's playing you. I mean, at least Jamie's not crying this time, but he's playing you.
Can't call out one person.
Watch Nelson's reaction.
And then think that's an applause, and then call out somebody else, and then everybody gets upset about it. We can't, no, man, we're not talking back. We just can't have a double standard. So if we're going to bring out ethics and morals and values, we have to talk to Jerry Parker and Jody Moore. Now, they're going to deny this, but they're lying when they do, that Mr. Walker led the conversation on how they were going to come into office, dismantle the police department, fire Ricky Ramey, hire a city clerk, fire city manager, and then put that person in place. Now, you may forgot about it, but you said it. And so we say this again. I told you you're going to deny it. So if you deny it, you're lying. And so
I deny it. I deny it. I deny it.
You're lying.
Watch
and so
Jamie.
what happens is
now he's getting off.
This is the truth coming out.
Yes, it's coming out.
This is the truth coming out. We didn't want the truth to come out. So this is
all right. So I want to point this out because Judy, the commissioner, he said that 5 people or so, including commissioner at the time, I believe, or she was running for re-election or something, but Judy, the city commissioner, here we go, Judy Tender, she says, and this is on Vicky's account, but she says, look, she says, this is Judy talking. So Judy says, in fairness to Mayor Nelson, just a little bit, I did say the first thing I do is fire Vicky Gaynor, but never said anything about dismantling the police department. Okay. But Nelson is saying that this is the whole point, is he's saying that Jamie Warwick, Commissioner Warwick there said it. And Warwick's like, I didn't say any of it. And that's making Nelson so happy.
This is the truth coming out.
Truth.
This is the truth coming out. We all want the truth, right? So this is the truth coming out. So you can be upset, you can be mad, but here's the thing. You all want to come up here to the podium and throw stones, throw swords, throw all of that, and just want me to sit here and say nothing. Don't want my wife to come here and say anything, as if my kids don't get offended, as if it doesn't bother us. You can record it, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. However, whenever the truth comes back, now we're hurt, we're upset, we're mad, we're angry, we're embittered.
Remember now the video I showed you about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Remember? When the citizen comes up, Christy McElroy, and says, do you work for this real estate group? And he says, no, no, no. And then I play the clip a month earlier where he said several times that he did. Remember, this is the guy who can sit there like this and say, oh, it's the truth coming out. And the madder you get, the better he feels.
Can't live by a double standard. I have my freedom of speech just like you have your freedom of speech.
You don't know what it
And
is.
so we should all be able to, you want me to listen to you and you want us to not, interrupt you. You want us to make sure that we're engaging with you. But then when we have our freedom of speech, it's the same way. All right. So the thing is that we can't have a double standard in the city of Lynn Haven. All right. What does it say? What's good for the goose is good for the gander? Is that something like that? Is that some kind of statement? All right. So
you see that? You see how he taunts? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? And the more you all are out there swinging around, shaking your heads, mouths agape, he's loving it. Isn't that something they say? Look how I got them all going. Man, these guys like Hector Solis, Jeff McConnell, Jesse Nelson, man, I know these guys so well. The one thing they hate is to be laughed at and mocked. And he cracks me up. He's funny as hell. I mean, all right, back to Jesse.
So let's just be mindful that when we're throwing stones that we don't live in a glass house. And that's for me too. That's for me too. That's for me too. So that is my report. Moving on to the city manager's report.
Okay, so now watch how hard he puts his pen in his jacket. He's seething inside. The more he acts calm, the more seething he is. And watch him shove his pen. He almost stabs himself. He's going to shove his pen in his pocket so hard. And then it's going to be quiet for a minute because people are screaming and yelling, and he's going to love it. And then he's going to tell everybody. Now, this is the weirdest thing of all. Why is he talking about how he's a handsome man? Now, what else he's going to do is, because this is what narcissists do. They want to cut other people down. We all know that the previous mayor, the real mayor, Margot Anderson, was wrongly indicted, right? We all know the story. All 64 counts dropped, right? Sheriff Ford and fed the FBI bad information. The FBI evidently liked it. It was unbelievable because they had to install, for some reason, Jesse Nelson. And that's why they didn't do anything when Chief Ricky Ramey broke the law, all those elections violations against his rival candidate. I mean, I don't want to rehash everything, but this guy here is going to, because he loves to hurt people, he's going to say, I am not a felon. I have not been arrested by the police. I am not a felon. Because he knows it's going to hurt the people in the audience and it's going to hurt somebody else. This is, I mean, you got to learn not to let this guy make you loud. Watch. This is amazing. Watch. Look, watch. Oh, stick it in there. See, people are talking. He's going to talk again here in just a second. People are walking out. People are angry. Here he goes. Get a little bit more, Jesse.
We did. Yeah. I'm not the previous mayor.
See, quiet talk.
So, no, I wasn't on trial in Tallahassee or didn't get arrested by the police. Don't have a felony charge. Don't have any of that. So, no, I'm not the previous mayor. I'm actually a handsome guy. So, I'm not the previous mayor at all. So, we're trying to move on with our meeting, but I can do this all night. I came off vacation. I'm actually a handsome guy. So I'm not the previous mayor at all.
Jesse's a handsome guy. Oh my God. This is like his going to be his Tinder profile or something. I don't know what the hell. Watch.
So I wasn't on trial in Tallahassee or didn't get arrested by the police. Don't have a felony charge. Don't have any of that. So no, I'm not the previous mayor.
Say it.
I'm actually a handsome guy. So I'm not the previous mayor at all. So we're trying to move on with our meeting, but I can do this all night. I came off vacation for this.
Oh,
So I can go on all night with this.
oh, yeah. We can argue all night. See, he loves it. He loves when you're upset.
I should have.
Listen to his dry mouth.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me, ma'am. We're not talking back from the audience. Excuse me. I didn't say anybody was racist. What I'm saying is exactly, this is what I'm saying and proving my point. Whenever I say something, there's always something wrong with what I'm saying. You're proving my point exactly. Why are you still talking then, sir? Why are you still talking? You all are interrupting the meeting. We had moved on. You all interrupted the meeting. I could ask for point of order, or I could ask for Sergeant at Arms to remove you, but I'm not.
You could ask
because
for
we were
glass
ready
of
to
water.
move on, and then you all start speaking from the audience.
Yeah,
I didn't start addressing you. You all started addressing me. I did not start addressing you. Here we go again.
He didn't start addressing them.
I did not do that, ma'am. I'm not turning tables on everybody. Did I say anyone was a racist? Did I insinuate anyone was a racist? What I'm insinuating, and hopefully, and here's the problem, people don't understand.
No.
What I'm saying is exactly, you're proving my point.
Yeah, you don't understand.
What I said was, anytime I say something, my freedom of speech is always infringed upon. I hope it's not because I'm black.
No.
But whenever I say something, my freedom of speech is infringed upon.
I hope it's not because I'm black is Jesse Nelson's way of saying, I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna call you a racist because that seems to work. That's what he's saying to you, which is so funny to me. I can't even stand it.
My points, now you all have retaliated against what I've said. That's a violation of my freedom of speech. So if you stop talking, we will. You're doing it now. So city manager report.
All right. That's all I can't do anymore. Whoo, boy. So elections, right? Elections, what I say, elections have consequences. Elections matter. The county commission, the sheriff, the state attorney, there are elections for all of them. And I want to take this moment to tell you, you have a choice in the county commission. You can keep Tommy Ham for a third term, or you can consider somebody else. All right, this is a paid political ad, and this is a much better choice for those of you who are paying attention and want to make a difference.
Come join us on Tuesday, July 16th at the Duplin Winery, located on Back Beach Road, Panama City Beach. Open bar, music, and conversation. Event starts at 6 p.m. and will end at 8 p.m. Minimum donation of $20. Donation waived for military, first responders, and teachers. So break out your summer cocktail attire and bring the family as we support Ron Keel, your future District 1 County Commissioner.
Time for Tommy Ham to hit the road, Jack. I'll tell you that. All right. I want to thank those of you who helped me do this with sponsorships like the Unknown Patriot. You don't know how much it means to me and how important it is for me to run around. And I'll be at the Panama City Beach City Council meeting in the morning. We got some stuff to talk about there, like what they did to Police Chief Talamantes and some other stuff I'm gonna break on them during public comments. That's in the morning. And then, of course, I'll report it to you. But thanks to those of you who throw a tip in the tip jar and help out by being a patron as little as $5 a month, patreon.com/Bernie Thompson. It's anonymous. It's easy. And you can quit anytime. Thank you so much for those of you who do that. All right. That's enough. Jesse got my cheeks hurting tonight. I'll see you very soon.